Mr. Viking has passed and found an open vineyard on the side of the road, and he is picking some apples. These are leftovers because they have already harvested the apples for this year. I'd imagine if they left them on there, then they didn't think that they were suitable to go to market, but still edible. So they're up for the pickings, for the grabbings. And hopefully they taste good. I don't know what types of apples they are. Well, look at here. Well, look at that. I wonder what kind of apples they are.
The delicious kind.
Okay, then.
They need to be washed.
Yes. Did you get 4? You got 4 apples.
4.
Okay, well maybe if we find a different vineyard somewhere else, orchard, we could get a different type of apple. All right, interesting. Keep tripping. All right, so we are touring the booming town of Oliver.
Booming, I tell you.
And we were over on that side, I believe.
Yes, first we went over there.
Just a minute ago.
We went over here.
And so we're going to...
There's the donut shop.
If you can believe that I have not left that coach since we got here. And we got here last Thursday?
Yes.
It's Wednesday.
Yes.
I know.
6 days.
I know you guys. Y'all are probably thinking, how in the world? Let me tell you, quite easily. It's cold. So I don't have a problem staying in. I have all the food I need. Yes. I've got cable. I've got Netflix. I got my man. Hey, who could ask for anything more? So I decided I have to make myself get out of the house, or I won't get out. I will hibernate all winter.
Well,
so,
we did come out once.
We did?
To take the van through the car wash, because let me tell you, it was a filthy mess.
That was the day we got here.
Yes.
I haven't been out since. Oh, man. So I do need to know what's around here. I actually don't know where the RV park is from here.
Over there.
But there's where I went and got my telephone situated. Telus, right there. I remember that. That was the day we got here.
Yes.
Ooh, they got A&W root beer. Now, okay, so Super Value. That's the grocery store?
That's a grocery store.
All right. There's no hardware store here? Is there a hardware store?
I don't know if there's a hardware store.
You would think.
Come across a hardware store.
You would think there would be a hardware store.
What were you looking for?
Reflectix.
Oh, you're talking about a building supply.
Cantonese restaurant.
There's
Okay.
actually a building supply back there.
Tattoo joint. No, thank you. Mount Baldy.
Yes, it's the local ski area.
Oh, okay.
Recently sold to Americans, if you could believe it.
Really?
Yes.
Nobody in Canada wanted it?
More of a cooperative venture. I mean, it was originally put in by some people who were enthusiasts who didn't feel like going a long distance to ski, so they found a battered old tow somewhere and put it up and cleared some land and got either a crown lease, in other words, they leased it from the provincial government, or they purchased the land. But they had a tough go of it. For several decades, they kept it going sort of just barely.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think they just sold it in the last couple of years to a group from Idaho, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. Well, not very many restaurants. I saw a Cantonese, I saw a Chinese, I saw a pizza place,
Yes.
and I saw something that said Pub and Grill.
Pub and Grill.
So they probably don't sell a lot of food.
One wouldn't think that they'd have much other than Applebee's, perhaps.
Yeah. So, wow, not much going on in town. I did not see a hardware store, so I would imagine
Well,
that
there was a
people...
building supplies just south of town. So.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So people have to drive an hour to get to a Home Depot. There are no Lowe's, to my knowledge, in Canada, unless they're in Toronto or someplace like that.
Yes.
But nowhere here in
We
BC,
like
as far as I know. We do like Lowe's.
They have good Wi-Fi.
They do have good Wi-Fi, although you do have to watch them when you contract them to do business, because they subcontract to people who think they're inexpendable. So, yes. And
Best of India restaurant.
now,
for
where is
sale.
that? It's for sale. You're kidding. I was just going to say there's no East Indian restaurants here. Well, that's too bad because I really had a hankering for some
Curry?
curry. I'll have to make my own. I have the spices, so I have to make my own, I guess. Well, that's town, you guys.
Pizza and chicken, it says.
Mm-hmm. You want some pizza?
Maybe.
Oliver
and chips.
Garden Smorgasbord, and they look closed too.
Yeah, there's an Asia buffet over there.
Yeah.
There are people
Town of
visiting the
Oliver.
cenotaph. 'Cause it's Remembrance Day here, or Veterans Day, if you want to call it that. Pappas Fire Hall Bistro. Sizzling Rice Restaurant.
Yeah, that's the Cantonese one that we passed.
And that's about it.
Well,
We've
that's
done the
something.
tour, and that was it.
That's it. Well, in a town of what? What is it? 4,000? 5,000
Yeah, give
people?
or take.
They've got a decent amount of stuff going on for that small number of people. So, anyway, there you go. Oh my God. Wow.
Wow!
That was like being on a roller coaster.
San Francisco!
Well, there's Oliver, you guys.
That's it.
Have a good one. Keep tripping.